Shifting focus to Canada, where in a strong push for national security, Alberta has joined British Columbia in urging the federal government to label the India-based Lawrence Bishnoi gang as a terrorist organization. Premier Danielle Smith and Public Safety Minister Mike Ellis say the gang is dangerous transnational network involved in extortion, targeted killings and even drug trafficking right here in the heart of Canada. Now, the move comes amid rising concerns about threat to South Asian communities in Alberta, British Columbia and even Ontario. Meanwhile, Edmonton's interim police chief backs the call, saying the step would give police powerful new tools to dismantle such networks. Now, Alberta is sending a clear message. You are not welcome here. Federal action could very well unlock stronger law enforcement powers, which will be essential in fighting a gang whose global ties are now hitting Canadian streets. Meanwhile, my colleague Maha Siddiqui gets you this report from Ground Zero.
2 weeks after the Premier of British Columbia, David Eby, said that he was going to write to Prime Minister Mark Carney, urging him that the Lawrence Bishnoi gang be listed as a terrorist organization, a similar sentiment has now been expressed by the Premier of British Columbia, Danielle Smith. She was supported by the Public Safety Minister, and later on, the interim Edmonton Police Chief said that this move would go a long way in providing more powers and tools to the police force to deal with the organized crime that is on the rise in some pockets in Canada. Now, these pockets, and that is concerning really, are where the South Asian community largely resides. In British Columbia, specifically in Surrey, business people have expressed their anguish and have complained to the government about the threats and the extortion calls that they've been receiving. And this, in fact, was highlighted even further very recently because of the shooting that took place outside Kapil Sharma's new restaurant in Surrey, Caps Cafe. David Eby has said that these outfits are operating, specifically the Lawrence Bishnoi gang is operating out of India, and that the federal government needs to act so that there can be a clampdown on the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. The Lawrence Bishnoi gang has been linked to several crimes in Canada, specifically the shooting outside AP Dillon, the singer's residence in Canada, and last year it was also linked to an inter-gang violence in which another gangster, Sukhdev Singh, was killed. The Lawrence Bishnoi gang was in the news a few years ago because of the killing of Sidhu Moosewala, the singer and Congress leader, in which there were direct links that were traced to the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. They have also, in fact, been accused of the shooting outside Salman Khan's residence, and this Lawrence Bishnoi gang is now in the news in Canada because of the premiers now of 2 different provinces asking the federal government to look at the route of listing them as a terrorist organization to be able to arrest the organized crimes that they are conducting in Canada. In Vancouver, this is Maha Siddiqui for NDTV.